Okay, never seen a holly bush before, but that's a holly bush, and the berries are starting to get red. Anyway, we are at a National Park Service here, and it started in Selma, the march for equal rights started in Selma, and so this is the route that we are on here, and we are right there where it says you are here, Loudon's Interpretive Center, and we're going to go all the way over here to Selma. So this is quite interesting that we are able to come, and this is a picture of some of the conditions of the tents that were set up, that were made. As a result, this was one of the rest stops here, I guess you can say. And praise God that it's still a rest stop, because we have been going ever since Tifton, Georgia this morning, and we've not come across a rest stop until now.
Which I need to use one.
And it's this one here. So we're going to move inside and see what's going on in there.
How you doing?
Okay, so this is actually a rest stop, and it's inside, and we have a museum in here. Restrooms are that way. I should have waited until I got here. Anyway, we were outside, and it showed the route that we were taking, and this is where we are right here. You are here. Actually, I'm here. You're not. And then we're on our way to Selma, which we will be going on from there to Mississippi. So we're going to go inside the Welcome Center here. It's actually a little museum, and we did not bring, I did not bring his service vest. Is that okay? He is a service dog, though. Come on, boo-boo. Okay, so, wow, a lot of history here. Okay, the little campsites and what have you. And to my brothers and sisters, there is souvenirs to be had. Okay, and you can see some of the pictures here of the march that happened. This is absolutely amazing. And what's even more amazing is that I was alive when this was happening. I remember my mother, she told us to keep an eye on what's happening because it would change the face of America. And it did. Yeah. Okay. So we can read 54 miles to freedom. That was pretty cool. Okay, come on. Okay. Lot of turmoil back then. Lot of turmoil. Okay. Wow.
For something you didn't even know you'd done.
A change is going to come. Did we hear that with President Obama? And yes, a whole lot has changed. So while I am not going to be able to get everything into this segment of film, I will say that if you are down here, this is definitely a must come. I was tired of being a second-class citizen. And this one says, I've been down so long, I can't look nowhere but up. Can you imagine living in this? But by the grace of God, there go I. I don't want to be called boy no more. Oh my, 14th Amendment. All persons born or naturalized in the United States are subject to the jurisdiction thereof.
Negroes
are citizens of the United States and the states wherein they reside. The right of citizens of the United States to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of race, color, or previous condition of servitude.
in the United States, we're denied the right to be a human being.
It was very difficult, if not impossible, for a liberal thinking white person to stand up and speak out and say, hey, this is wrong.
There are a lot of phonies who will stand up and tell you that, oh, well, all are equal in the eyes of God.
Absolute apartheid.
How silly can you get?
The black people live there, right on the very margin of life.
You know, in Montgomery, we didn't even have a hospital.
There were teachers who had master's degrees, who had gone down many times to get registered, and were not registered.
Selma had this awful, awful county sheriff, Jim Clark, and he was just known as a terror.
And he told me, he said, ain't no niggas gonna register here.
Whenever anyone does not have the right to vote, then every man
There's
is hurt.
some crazy situations in Selma. Selma was a real hellhole. We just wanted our fair share. We just wanted a piece of the pie. You know, we just wanted to be treated equal.
I say they are not our equal. They never will be our equal. God himself realized that the black race would never be equal to that of the white race.
So while this may be disturbing to some of our viewers, we are going to leave you at this point with the image of Emmett Tillman. This poor young man was brutally murdered. He was the only son. That is what his mother witnessed in the casket, her son, Emmett Till's body, not Tillman, excuse me, Emmett Till's body. And I remember this in a Jet magazine. It was quite horrific.
Negroes